Hello, everyone.
Hi, Julia. How are you?
Fine, thanks, Anna. And you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm glad that I managed my schedule to be here because I didn't do it on September, and now after
Yeah, yeah,
vacation, yes, I'm more
that's
effective.
great.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hi, Natalia. We haven't seen you for ages.
Oh, hi, Natasha.
Yeah,
Hi,
hello,
Albert.
hello guys. How are
Hi.
you?
Fine,
Hi.
and
Do you hear me very well? Do you hear me good or no?
yes, we hear you good.
Okay, great, great. Guys, I'm so happy to see you and I missed you and it's great you're okay, alive. I don't know, healthy. Thank you. And
Yeah,
I
we are very glad to see you again. Yeah, because we
yeah,
haven't seen you for ages.
yeah. Mm.
All right. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi,
So good to
Alona.
see you. Hi, everyone. Hi, Tatiana. Hi, Julia. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Alina, Albert, Anna, Natasha. I think it was a perfect joke for the perfect year 2020. Like, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're alive. I love that a lot. I think it's my top list. Absolutely, yes. So I'm into that kind of humor. So yeah, definitely. That's so much. Okay. So hi everyone. For those who probably must have forgotten who I am, my name is Aliona Alexievska. I'm an AFL teacher, a co-founder of Abacero Language School, and today I'm the host. Technically, I'm the host like forever and always. But today I'm gonna be more like into the same boat with you since it's gonna be test drive of the game that we have never played before together. I mean, I have already played the game in my life, but it's gonna be the first time I'm gonna play the game with you and in an online and interactive format. Since the game is more classically for playing like it's in a physical way, with a mat, with a board, with a dice, like and all this stuff. But tonight we're gonna play it. I hope that you will like it. But after the talk, you're gonna tell me. So, for those who probably again might have forgotten that we have a short code of rules, let me just quickly remind you that our English talks is not a class, is not a lecture, is not a seminar, or any kind of this stuff. So no one is going to correct you, point out your mistakes, or so you should be free and fly high. That's important. So you should remember that all our English talks have different formats. It's going to be discussion, games, champagne parties, quizzes, expert talks. So tonight is going to be more like a game talk, but test drive game talk. So there is a rule, a golden one. So no one starts a phrase with "I am sorry for my English," like or "sorry, I don't know how to say this." Just speak and forget all that thing. So one more thing. So what happens in the club stays in the club. It's always between us. And all our participants are nice, positive, and proactive. So it's gonna be 60 minutes. And you should know our English talks are free. But if you love the project, if you love the talk, you want to support the project, you're very welcome to donate. So, the topic: rhetoric, public speaking game. Before we start, I want to ask the question. So, is there anyone here tonight who's ever played this particular game before?
No.
No one.
No.
That's perfect. Since I mean, like you're blank, you're like, I mean, you're ready. You're ready to test to drive that. So before I quickly tell you how it's gonna play, let's remember who is who here tonight. So 2 minutes. I split you into probably two rooms. just exchange, like if there is a new person for you in the room, just say who you are, what you do here, like why you're here tonight, or just make a small talk, exchange something interesting if you know all the people in the room. 2 minutes just to warm up. All right, and then we go back, I tell you what we're gonna do, and we start.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Hello, Elena. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Elena, can you hear me? Are you here?
Yeah, I
All
can
right.
hear you.
I'm afraid I cannot see you.
Just a second. I try to figure out how I can do it from the phone. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, absolutely. Yes, I can see you. So, Elena, nice to meet you. I'm Aliona Alexeyevska. I'm a host. So, just you're a bit late since like everyone everyone is being introducing each other. So, I want to split you into one of the rooms since there are two big rooms here tonight. We're just meeting each other because there are people who've been there before, who haven't been there before. So, and I gave 2 minutes to everyone just to introduce themselves, say who you are, what do you do. After that, I'm gonna make everyone go back in the big room and we start the game. All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna split you. Just meet the people in the room. Do you have the notification like I invite you to enter the room?
No.
Oh.
Just a second. Yeah, now I figure out.
All right. I hope that I've made everyone go back. So probably you cannot see me now, but you can hear me and you can see our game. Can you see our game? At least,
Yeah.
the front page of that. So guys, like very quickly, I will show you what we're gonna do. So we're gonna play Rhetoric public game. It's gonna be interactive. So first of all, I'm gonna give all of you your color. So you can see the color and you can see your names near the color. So it's important because everyone, you're gonna have your turn. You will see which square you reach with each turn you have. So Elena, Natalie, thanks God there are no double names tonight. Julia. Oh, you. That's hard to make it quick. No. Excuse me. That's gonna be, but at least you see that I can make it quick. Anna, Alina, Elena, Natalie, hope that my second chance is a success, right? And Tatiana. So now you see that you all have colors. So tonight we're not gonna play a competitive game since it's our test drive, but probably next time we're gonna play it. So that is why I do not stick this square. We choose the team classic, but technically it could be business or family, but which is classic because it can give us more options, more topics to discuss. So look how it works. For example, Alina's turn, which you can see on the screen, is made like that. So like I hit the die, I roll the die. So four squares are done. And now, Alina, you can just choose the category. The category that you're gonna base your talk about. So it could be question, reflection, topic, or challenge. I will show you what it means. If it's look, if this is a topic, so you just take a card, and on the card you're gonna see the topic. You read the topic out loud, and your topic, like you're gonna give a talk on the topic. Then the game will give you the chance to choose one of the fields, one of the 6 fields. It can be the option of telling a story, of using a quote, of evoking the senses, of drawing an analogy, use humor, or call to action. I will help you with everything, but you should be ready that the game will give you this chance. The challenge is probably the hottest one, since if you take a challenge, you pick a card, you read it out loud, and you should give your talk on what the challenge card offers. So if you choose the question, any player, we're gonna have 7 players, can ask you a question about anything. Then you spin the wheel of structure and you answer, you give a talk according to the corresponding field. Again, I will help you with everything. And finally, if you choose reflection, you have carte blanche and you may talk about anything. If you take a choice, if you land on a choice, you choose one of the 4 speaking categories. So look, now you have to choose. Either you want to take reflection, question, challenge, or a topic. I would recommend to choose topic the first place, but you may choose everything. So Alina, what would you choose?
I would choose topic as you recommended.
Okay, so look, I picked the card for you, and you have, look how beautiful, you have love. So the topic of your first talk is love, but now you should choose a field for the topic love. What does that mean? You know, you're gonna speak publicly, so your topic is love, but the type of the tool in your talk is between these six squares, these six categories. So you want to tell a story, you want to use a quote, you evoke the senses, draw an analogy, use humor, or a call to action. I will help you by understanding what it is. Look, if you choose to tell a story, you just share a personal story. If you choose use a quote, you have to quote someone's famous quotation or someone you know in your talk. If you choose evoke the senses, you need to, to make us feel something, either by taste, touch, sight, or sound, or smell. You should use two. If you choose draw an analogy, you need to use metaphor or simile. If you use humor, you find a way to make us laugh. If you choose call to action, you should move all the audience with the power of your words. Like, you should make us want to do something after your talk. It's gonna be a challenge, I know, but at least it's gonna be only 1 minute. So which field you wanna choose now?
I wish to choose use humor. I try
Use
to
humor.
make it.
Cool. So look, when I hit the timer, your time starts. You have only 1 minute to tell us something on the topic of love and using humor. All the audience is like all ears. After this, everyone who wants to make comment on the talk, who wanna give a feedback, may do this, but only when the time's up. So Alina, are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Once upon a time, I fell in love. I want to tell you the story how it did begin. I went to a cafe, and when I eat, I usually see something. Maybe I look at one point and I didn't see it. And I went for my business lunch, and I went another time. And after that, one beautiful guy asked me, and why did you look at me for another time like that? And I was too shy to tell him that when I eat, I didn't see anything. I told him, oh, I like you. After that, it started. We had maybe 3 months or a little bit more, and we fell in love. It ended more than 20 years ago, but I remember how it started.
Time's up. Wow, that was something. That was something, like the story of true love, starting with humor. So if anyone wanna give a feedback, if anyone wanna just say what you felt when you were listening to the story, please take your stage. Any kind of feedback.
Yeah, I just had a smile on my face when she was talking about the first minutes of their acquaintance.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yes. I think it was capturing. It was definitely capturing. Okay. All right. So Alina, you were a courageous woman because you were the first to start. Like, I will give you time, because everyone is gonna be on the stage. So Alina, thank you so much. We go to Albert. Albert, this is your turn. So now you roll the die. And you got to the blue card. Oh, Albert. Okay, you're a gentleman, so you're gonna go. It's a challenge card. So Albert, it should be very attentive to the challenge card because, look, keep your hands tied at your side and tell an exciting story. Keep your hands tied at your side and tell an exciting story. Do you understand what it says?
What does it mean, keep your hands tight? It means some symbolical sense, or
It's not a
means-
symbolic, very physical sense. Very physical sense. But ladies, who understands what it means to keep your hands tight at your side? Who can show?
Maybe no gestures, like you stand still or sit still.
Like, I mean, you can do some gestures, but not by your hands, probably by your face, some mimics or something.
Mhm.
Yes, Albert. So keep your hands tight as if you're like, Anna, can you show it again so Albert can see what you did? Yeah, like you are
like poker face.
like a dry face, if you want to say poker face. Okay, probably poker face, but you should tell an exciting story.
Exciting.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So tell me when you're ready, and I hit the timer. Think.
Okay, I'm ready.
Go.
The same story about love. Once I go out with a girl, and I loved her very much. We went out, and once we walked alone, and I drank a lot of water that day, and I need to go to the toilet. But of course, having a girl who I loved with me, for me it's not comfortable to say, oh, come on, I need to go somewhere. And I said, I remember Rudyard Kipling, because maybe some of you knows Rudyard Kipling make experiment how many days he can stay in this situation without go to the toilet. But I did not finish my story. Sorry.
Yes, it is. It was intriguing, absolutely. But
It's exciting
Albert,
story.
where were your hands?
Yeah. he couldn't just keep his hands.
Time. I need time is my boss. I need to practice on time.
Yes, but also you need to control your hands because your task was to keep your hands tied at your side and tell us the exciting story. But no.
I can finish my story, but it's out of time.
Yes, I know. So like everyone now is gonna be like very, very much intrigued. So thank you so much. I think your first turn was absolutely amazing. Thank you. So Yulia, now it's your turn. So I roll the die. Let's see which square you got. Oh, you got a challenge card too. So let's see what you have. Explain why hamburgers and French fries are good for your health.
Okay, I'm ready.
Just go.
Okay, guys, I believe that the most important thing in food is indulgence. I believe that if you have indulgence during the food, it doesn't mean if it fried or maybe a bit you can I forgot the word. But okay, hamburgers and French fries are very good for my health because I enjoy them very much, and all calories they are going for my good, and I never put weight because it's an indulgence. That's my deep belief, and that's why hamburgers and French fries are good for my health.
Time's up. I love you. You're a liar. You're a liar. Some feedback.
What does mean indulgement? It's
Indulgence. Удовольствие.
ah.
Indulgement.
So Julia is kind of hedonist in
Yeah.
eating habits, right?
Yes.
Whatever
That's true.
gives you pleasure, you
That's
should eat.
true.
Okay. If I were you, Julia, and if I chose the card about the hamburgers and French fries, you know what? I would definitely say that, I live in Russia. Russian winters are very severe. I need something to protect me in Russian winters. And that is why hamburgers and French fries are very good for my health, because they help me stay alive in Russian winters. Kind of this stuff. So you should be creative. But this is your first turn. That's okay. I love that. I love that. Especially hedonism style. Okay, Anna, my dear Anna, this is your die. Oh, yellow one, which wonderful. So Anna, this is your task, and it's wonderful because I want someone who has a question to Anna. Ask any question to her.
Most exciting moment in your life.
Okay, Natalie was first. Tell us about the most exciting moment in your life. Excuse me, but also, my dear Anna, you need to spin the wheel of structure, because in the most exciting story of your life, you're gonna have this structure. So look, I'm gonna spin this wheel for you. Pros and cons. What does that mean? You need, let me show you. You need to use some pros and cons in your speech. For example, you can see the sample answer, like New York. If the question, what do you like about New York City? Okay, pros and cons. New York City has great things to offer. For instance, blah blah blah. But not everything about New York City is great. For example, blah blah blah. So you're gonna speak about pluses and minuses, but the good sides and the bad sides of it. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I understood. I'm just deciding what was the most exciting moment.
You can choose. I understand completely, but you have to. So take a moment. Tell me when you're ready, and I hit the timer. The most.
Okay.
All right.
It should
ready?
be a moment or a story, because
Natalie? What should it be, Natalie?
it can be one moment or maybe 1 week.
Whatever. Yes,
Okay.
you can choose.
Ready?
Yes, ready. Well, the most exciting story of my life was in 2019 when I was chosen by BCG Consulting Company to go to Paris. The first pro was that it was funded by them. Second pro was that I haven't been abroad for 5 years already before that. But there were also cons. First one was that my mother was ill by that moment, and I felt really down that I had to leave the country and leave her. But it was like the chance of the life to go there, and I decided to do that. Second con was that it was before my exams, and I failed one that was just after my returning back. But overall, it was like amazing experience because we solved the cases and drank a lot.
Wow, bingo. That was something. You prepared that. Tell us the
No,
truth.
I didn't.
Come
I
on.
couldn't
All right.
choose. I couldn't.
All right.
There were
Something
much more pros and cons, but one minute.
Oh
only.
yeah, I can believe you. I can believe you. So some feedback. Someone, Natalie, did you love the answer? Did you love the story? It was your question.
Yes, great. Thank you. It was a great story.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I
reminder.
of being with you at the moment. Thank you, Anna. It was wonderful. So Tatiana, now it's your turn. I rolled the die for you. Oh, again, it's yellow square, so question time. So please, anyone who want to ask a question, do this now. Someone.
Did you ever have a pet?
Did you ever have a pet? Interesting. Did you ever have a pet? So it's like a kind of a closed question. It could be yes or no. So I would say, like what kind of pets have you ever had, right? So let's see what the wheel of structure shows. 1 or 3. Tatiana, can you get what it is? 1 or 3, like a structure.
Well, maybe no.
Should I give you the example?
Yeah, please.
So remember, for example, if the question was, what do you love about the New York City? 1, 2, 3 would be, the first thing I love about New York City is the restaurants. Second, New York City is a fantastic city for arts and culture. The third thing I love about New York City is the people. So you see, you just make some bullets. Okay?
Okay.
So, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. So I had several pets in my life. First pet was a small kitty, a black kitty. His name was Fyodor. Then a second pet I had in my life, there were 2 birds. And third pet, and the last pet actually, it was a dog, a huge dog. I suppose it was a Newfoundland breed, and it was very great dog. It was kind of a part of our family. So in general, now actually I'm also having a pet. It's a small hamster, but I don't think that it's used to the structure 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so before time's up. I think it was cute. The most intriguing moment for me was when you said, I suppose it was Newfoundland. So you're not sure that you did have Newfoundland?
No, I'm sure that it was in Newfoundland, but I'm not sure that I pronounced it correctly.
Oh, forget
yes.
about it. Just pronounce it as you want to pronounce it. Perfect. Okay, some feedback. Something.
Thank you very much for your answer. So you love pets, as I understood.
Yeah, birds, even birds. Oh, great.
Thank you.
Yeah, perfect.
I wonder how the person who asked just guessed that this is the topic that should be asked, and it's so rich.
It's just the wheel of fortune, I think. Nothing but the wheel of fortune. Thank you. Anyway, at least it's everyone's first turn. So everyone's is like trying to adjust to the game. So like, it's okay. I think the second round is going to be more exciting, probably some revealing stories or something, whatever. So Elena, now it's your turn. I wrote for you. Let's see which square you have. Okay, it's gonna be topic. So let's see what the card gives you. Oh, it's gonna be hot. So neighbors, neighbors, but you have to choose a field.
Call to action.
Wonderful. I love that. So remember, when you call to action, you need to move us all with the power of your words. We should come to be willing to do something after your talk. All right.
Like politician, yes.
We're not into politics here, but you may get something out of it. So no. Like a call to action. Let's go. Ready, Elena?
Yeah, ready. I was born in a really small town, but in this town we know everyone. We know each other from the childhood. We know our neighbors, and every weekends we gather together and have like holiday. But after several years, I moved to Moscow. And for me, it was a big surprise that nobody knows who lives near you. And I started thinking about it. And why we don't communicate with our neighbors. Sometimes they are closer than our relatives. And finally, I moved in my own flat, and first thing that I did to find my neighbors and have a small talk with them. And I advise you, know your neighbors, and you know lots about everything in your house.
Wow, bingo! It was near miss. I thought
Very well done.
you're gonna miss it, but no, perfect timing, Alera. Wonderful.
Absolutely
But now tell
amazing.
us, was it a true story of your life?
A little bit,
Ah, I
yes.
knew this. A liar, second liar. Oh, all right. Wonderful. Very good. That was very good. Thank you. Again,
you.
the first turn was perfect. So Natalie, my dear Natalie, now it's your turn. So I roll the die. Oh, 6 squares, Natalie, but the red card, which means the topic. Let's see what the topic is for you. Sports. Wow. Wow. Look at her. Like Natalie's like, what does it have?
What is
Sorry.
the sports? No sports in my life right now. Okay.
But look, my dear, now you have to choose the field for the topic sports.
Oh, tell us. Maybe tell a story. Maybe tell a story.
To you, my
Yes.
dear. Tell a story is what you want.
Yeah.
All right, tell a story.
No. Yes.
All right. So you gotta tell us a story about sports, and it's gonna be like story. All right, not just story, but story. Okay. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Want to go?
Some years ago, I was going to some school. It was like an acrobatic school. It was pole dance school. Yeah, and and about 2 years, I was going to some teacher, to some coach. But once I had part in another lesson or lesson, yes, and my coach told me you should take part in some school performance, and I did it. And in the center of the story, I fall from pole before 50 people, and it was so I was so embarrassed, but I stood and started again to do my performance, and people was okay, intrigued.
Excited. Wow, Natalie. But now you know what? I don't know if I wanna ask you if it was a true story of your life or not, because I believe that it was a true story. The only question I have as a feedback: what do you
Yeah.
mean when you say once I went to a kind of an acrobatic school, which was a pole dance school?
Yeah, because some people, I hope, in maybe in 10 years, pole dance will be kind of uh,
Olympic kind of sport?
Olympic. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I
Yes,
wish you were
I'm
right.
sure. Yes, because it's really very hard. You should have hard arms, hard legs. I don't know, very
Strong.
yeah,
I don't want to have hard
trained,
arms.
trained, trained,
Oh,
trained.
right.
Yes.
Wow, Natalie.
It's like acrobatic. And now these schools have not only pole, they have rings, they have how can I say this text? Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. Ribs, maybe ribs.
All right, whatever you say is right. I am absolutely hypnotized by what you have said. Thank you so much. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. So the first round is done. I think now you understand what you should expect from that. So I mean, technically, you should expect everything. You can never know what to expect from the game. So it's gonna be the second round, and I want you to be more like persistent in your feedback. At least I'm gonna give you some feedback after the second round. So Alina, this is your turn. I roll the die. Oh, yellow, which means any player can ask you a question. Who want to ask a
Most
question?
embarrassment moment in your life.
Oh my gosh.
But that's good. That's good. Revealing. I told you that in the second round is going to be very, very revealing thing. All right. But I mean, to make things worse, Alina, I should spin the wheel of structure.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Past, present, future.
Oh.
Example. If the question were, what do you like about New York City? Past, present, and future would look like that. 5 years ago, I went to New York for the first time. Blah, blah, blah. To date, I've been 4 times discovering new things every time. In the future, I hope to return. So as I understood from the question and from the structure, you got to tell us kind of probably 3 stories. The kind of story that has happened to you once, the kind of some embarrassing story that keep happening to you from time to time, and the kind of story that you hope won't ever happen again in future. Probably. At least I try to help you, but it's your story. Anyway, are you ready?
Okay, I understood. I hope.
Yeah, so good luck.
I'm always embarrassed about when my child asking about age with people I don't know. We went to a gym and he asked to another boy, is it your grandpa? And the boy told him, oh no, it's my dad. And I was embarrassed for the first time about age in the past, and now sometimes I'm embarrassed when people confused about people around me age or my age. I needed to change my passport as I'm turned 45 recently, and I wear mask and I gave my picture to this office worker, and so my time is out.
Okay. So, okay, thank you so much, Alina. Like I told you that I gonna give the feedback. So my feedback will be like, I think you were absolutely on the track. You were keeping the track when you started to tell about the story from the past. Then you tell about the present, but you didn't have time for the future, probably because you went into some details when you were telling the story about the past.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
I
you
was
just wasted your
prepared.
absolutely yes, but probably you were like taking your time to come up with what you want to say next, which I love. But you know what, like was that true, like you were feeling embarrassed when your son asked the question about someone's age?
I
That's true.
felt embarrassed because when you tell people that is it your grandson, on the other hand, it's not a grandparent but a parent. It's a little bit tricky.
Hmm. Wow. So, but anyway, now it's even, with our new world of pandemic, there should be any kind of this embarrassing moment in your life, because people have their masks on, so you don't have to, you cannot recognize like how old they are, right? So this will never happen to you again until the pandemic ends up. So like relax. But I love that absolutely. But try all the guys try to keep your time, because in public speaking, time matters a lot. And hands, right, Albert? Hands matter. So Albert, this is your turn. I rolled a die. Let's see. 6 squares you got. Wow. Wow. This is wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful, because Albert, now you can choose the category: question, reflection, topic, or challenge. So reflection is like a carte blanche. You can speak about everything you want. Question is the question from any one of us. Challenge, you've been there, you know what it is. And topic, you're going to be given. So which one would you choose?
I would like to choose reflection, but it's too easy. Let it be let it be question.
A question.
Yes.
Wonderful. So who want to ask a question then? Please ask Albert any question. Oh,
what do you like about English?
What do you like about English? Wow. But you mean the English language, right?
Yeah.
Or the English language? Okay.
English language.
Be strong. Tell us the truth. And also, Albert, the wheel of structure. 1 or 3. All right.
Yes.
Good luck.
First of all, I like English because it's more structured than Russian, because in Russian we have too emotional. In English, it's I like it. Of course, I like this language because many people, the majority of the people around the world speak English, so I can the possibility to speak guys from India, from Australia, from the USA, anywhere. And it could be surprising, but I like English for its sounds. I like maybe it's because I used to and I still listen to English songs, and I like the pronunciation. I don't like German. I like German people, but German language is a bit rude for me. English, it's the gold middle, let's say. It's enough.
Wow, perfect timing. Thank you so much. Feedback.
Thank you very much for your answer. It was perfect for me. You used 3 reasons, and I absolutely agree with you, with your point of view.
All right, thank you. Any other feedback? Harder feedback?
I just feel the same way.
Just feel the same way. Okay, so no one's noticed that Albert didn't use the structure like 1 or 3.
Used first, I suppose, but 2, 3, no.
Absolutely, yes, Albert. So now timing was perfect, but the structure failed.
Why?
Remember, because I mean, you gave us the examples why you love, but you didn't use the bullets. Bullets are important in public speaking. So you should say like, okay, the first thing I love about English is.
Yes,
The
I said it.
second thing I adore would be blah, blah, blah. And finally, the third thing, that's important.
But I started with, first of all, it's the first.
It's enough, you think, right?
Then I said then means the second one. And at last, I means at last. It's the same. I don't agree with you, Alena. It's the same. It's analogs. They are analogs. 1, 2, 3. At first of all, then, and at the last thing, it's the same.
Okay, at least, you know what? I can be persuaded. I'm flexible. I see your point. I agree to the point. Thank you. But anyway, I love the story. Probably like I am not really into the idea of like more structured.
Okay, I should refresh my structure from English courses. Okay.
From what? English courses?
From my old tired English copybook.
No, we just all need to develop our, I think, quick mind and creative thinking. Just only this. So Julia was kicked out. So she texted to me that she's into some trouble with her internet. So probably I just try to skip her turn. How can I do this? I can just do something like that. Like that, and quickly like that. I can skip it when it reaches 45 seconds, so we're not gonna wait till it reaches 0. Yep. All right, Anna, now it's you. I roll the die for you. It's a challenge. Oh dear. So at least you can expect something. Let's see. Oh, why is that a challenge? But maybe talk about a person whom you admire. Admire. You're choosing too many people who you admire?
Just an opposite problem to few.
Right. Tell me when you're
Okay.
ready. Just
Okay.
choose the best one.
And no structure. Just
No structure. It's a challenge anyway.
Okay.
What structure do you want?
Yeah.
Ready, steady? Good luck.
Okay. For me, a person who I admire is an AI product manager in Facebook. Her name is also Anna. I follow her on Instagram, on YouTube, on Telegram. I read most things that she writes. And what I admire certainly is her effectiveness. She writes good notes on how to be effective product manager. I watched some of her posts with her schedule. I was shocked that she plays piano, goes to stand-up courses, go to YouTube courses. She also mentors, coaches, has those channels, and she is AI product manager in Facebook. I really expect the same from myself in the future, but by now I just keep watching her. And that's it. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Feedback. Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Some feedback. Any feedback?
Oh, it's very interesting, and I have a desire to follow this person too.
Good
I
ad.
agree. Yeah.
Follow,
Advertisement,
but
right.
not stalker. Okay, that's important.
You
All
will,
right.
Anna, you will definitely follow her steps because from your
I hope so.
from your story, I understood you truly admire her. So
Yeah. Thank you. So Anna, I think that this story had a good structure, and what I love is the how smoothly you've made it. So as if you've prepared yourself for that kind of a question, but I know that you couldn't because that was impossible. Anyway, I love that a lot. And the only thing I wonder is if the person exists, because I mean, from what you have told me, I cannot believe 100% that she exists. But in a
Me
way,
too. Me neither. Yeah.
all right, thank you. So Tatiana, this is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, it's a challenge. Wonderful. It should be good. I hope it should be good. So let's
Okay.
see. You're stuck in a traffic jam and will miss an important meeting. What do you say? I guess what do you say to the one who you're gonna have this meeting with?
Oh.
Now see your
Okay.
true face. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes. I'll try my best. So actually, we don't have much traffic jams in our city, but still they are. And when I move to the important meeting, and I stuck. So first, what I do is I call to the person I met with and apologize about my being late. And most of people, if I'm late, they understand me and they try not to be nervous about it, something like that. But honestly speaking, I usually not late for meetings. I try to come in advance and be the first of the meeting, not to lose it. So yeah, suppose that's it.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you, Tatiana. Feedback, guys, feedback? Any kind of, remember, what happens in the club stays in the club. We're like Las Vegas. Any kind of feedback.
But I was so curious about the city with no.
Yeah. You see, yes, in comparison with Moscow, we have no traffic jams. You see, once I was in Moscow, it was, I don't know, about 8 years ago, the last my visit to Moscow, and it was Expo. And my colleague and I, we were going by car to Expo about 3 hours. The Expo wasn't so far from the hotel we were living at. And I was shocked because it was unexpected for me. That's why I'm telling you that we don't have a traffic jams comparison with your city.
Right. I think Alina meant to ask, like, Tatiana, where do you live?
Well, as I've told in our small chat room, I live in this city called Perm. Well, actually, 2 hours by plane from Moscow, not so far. Well,
yeah, it's beautiful, and I believe, Tatiana, that you are. I mean, you do not tend to be stuck in a traffic jam, because the story was more like an experienced person in excuses and backup stories, whatever. So no stories about your rescuing a poor kitten, or no stories about your trying to make the artificial respiration to the elderly woman or something like that. Just, I'm sorry, I'm stuck. Like, you're the most honest person on the planet of Perm. Okay, thank you so much. So Elena, this is your second turn. Be strong. Let's see. Yellow, a question from anyone.
I have a question.
Okay. You've been preparing. Okay.
If some famous producer decided produce some movie about your life, what title will be on this movie, and what about will be this movie?
Where did you get those questions? It's cool.
Like, everyone is like, breathing with relief, like, thanks God it's not the question to me. All right. Yep. So Elena, the wheel of structure. Remember the wheel of structure?
Oh, yeah. I like it.
Oh, that's easy. 1 or 3. Just 1 or 3. Easy. All right. Take your time. Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah.
Does that mean
I'm
you're ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I think the film would be named like Unexpectedly. Because first of all my life is occasionally and unexpectedly. Everything happened in an unusual way. And secondly, I can't plan because of probably. And all my plans change again in a best way. And I would like that this producer to show it, how you can run your life and how you can plan but not predict at all. And thirdly, it just my interest in life, and I have lots things that I want to tell and inspire other persons. That's why it's unexpectedly.
That's it. Times. That was a challenge. That was not a question. That was as if it was a challenge card, right? Absolutely. Natalie, what a lady in blue. All right. So the feedback.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Yes, yours.
Oh, I like Dragonfly.
Oh.
Serious. I know this movie. Yeah.
Oh, really? Not many people which I know knows this movie, really.
Your twin sister. Natalie, Elena is your twin sister.
Okay.
In movies, at least, right? So right. I think, like, tell me if I'm wrong. But Elena, just almost to the end of the story, you're trying to decide on what kind of title you are gonna give to the film. So you were like it was like tearing you apart. So you were trying to choose from the best titles ever, or what? Because like I felt it. Tell me if I'm wrong. Elena, did you lose your consciousness after the question? Did we lose you after the question? Oh my God! Look, Natalie, what you did. We lost Elena after the story of the producer or anything. But I like that. Okay, Elena, I hope you're okay. Natalie, the time of the story from Our Lady in Blue. So 3 squares. Wow, wonderful. You can choose.
Of course, reflection.
Of course, reflection. I love this. So you can talk about anything, no rules, no structure, fly high. Ready?
Oh no. um, uh, okay.
It's your time.
Okay. Okay.
Ready? Good luck.
Yes. I had so embarrassed moment in my life, maybe 2 or maybe 3 weeks ago. We were preparing for certification audit, and I couldn't organize some training of our staff, and I invited some another person and who could do it, and we had agreement, and I organized, and I sent it invitation to the to this training, and this man did nothing. Kind of 20 top managers was sitting in the room, and this man couldn't answer some questions, and I tried answer on these questions, and I would like disappear, and all this stuff forgot about me forever, because I was responsible for this for this meeting, and that's it.
Okay. And it was harsh ending. All right. So yes, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm some feedback, guys.
You like telling embarrassing stories of your life.
Yes.
It's the second one.
It's the same question for me.
Natalie, do you want to talk about it? Like, do you want to talk why you love the embarrassing stories?
Oh, maybe I'm looking for some emotions, kind of
Embarrassing
everywhere.
emotion? Oh,
Maybe embarrassing too, because how can I call this amusement park? American
Very
Hills.
emotional.
Huh?
It was very emotional.
Yes, it was very
was.
emotional, but after we passed this, I was calm. Kind of, I don't know, kind of drugs. How can I know? Yeah, I
Don't
think
tell
you're
us the story like from which moment of your life you know how it feels to be high, to get high, to be under drugs. That will be like, I mean, keep it up to the next moment
okay.
when you're gonna tell the story about the drugs. Okay.
What
I'm
happens
not
in the
ready for
club
it now.
stays in the club.
Absolutely, absolutely.
There was a structure when you should turn on your emotion, Alena. There was option in your list when you showed us the instructions, yes, and one of the options was emotion. So that's for Natalia.
Natalie. Oh, look at Natalie. Dry face, dry humor is not for her. But now I'm not sure that I know her well because all these stories about the embarrassing moments and about the pole dance and the question about the producer. So I'm not sure that I know her. I mean, I thought that I knew her, but no, now. Wow, perfect. So it's kind of time to resume. So just quickly, quickly, guys, it was a test drive and you were like lucky to be the part of the test drive. So just quickly, if you can tell me, like each of you, if you can tell me the feedback, like what you loved, what you didn't love, what you would add, something, you know?
It wasn't easy, but it's interesting, the challenging, and it's interesting to hear other stories. Sometimes in the club, it's hard to hear somebody speaking and speaking about nothing, but it's every time it's a story, good story. Thank you all.
Thanks.
I would say it was both the most interesting and useful game during our activity.
In spite the fact you had to try to keep your hands tight at your side, right?
It's okay.
Okay.
After
Love this. Thank you.
It was my first time being here, and I really want to thank you, Leona, for this great opportunity to come and to be the part of your chat room of your team. And it's a really challenging game for me, and it's a great opportunity, great chance to speak up, even if we have troubles with some mistakes, etc. Anyway, we talk, and it's the main thing. We should do, I suppose. No fear at all. Thank you guys for having a great time. Actually, yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
I liked the opportunity to talk on different topics and also to hear stories on different topics. It's also very good that we have time limits of 1 minute. It disciplines, and this challenge with structure is also very good because it helps you to speak with a structure. Obviously, yes, it's like good speaking practice on not only for English but just for organizing your thoughts overall.
Tell us, the lady who's been preparing for the talks the whole night, right? And that is why she was so prepared. Thank you.
I wasn't.
I don't know if I can believe you. All right, Natalie, my dear, are you here? Tell me something.
Yes, and I don't know why, but I remember the Alina's story about love. It was so sincere, so I don't know, maybe honest, and kind of maybe some private moments for her life, and I was enjoying all stories. Thank you.
It was sweet. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Perfect. So thank you guys for being the part of the talks tonight. Please join my Telegram channel. Those who haven't joined my Telegram channel about English, just look for me on Telegram. Julia would be happy to hear that because Julia was heading us tonight about the eating habits. So, and also if you want to sign up for the next talks, just go to my website, alexeyevska.me, tap English Talks, and you sign up for the next event. So next week we're going to have the talk about English mania. So probably the question about what you love about English was so much in time, but next week we're going to speak about it more and more and more, like fully. All right, so I think that I will be like offering the Rhetoric public game again because I mean a huge amount of people were trying to take their seat tonight, but you see that it's impossible to make it with more than 8 people because technically that will be absolutely wrong. Okay, so I will be happy to see you all soon. Thank you. My special thanks go to our constant donators, Albert, Elena. Thank you so much for supporting us in all the way. I love you so much. So stay safe. As Natalie said, I will be happy to see you alive next week. So please wear your masks on, breathe deeply, be calm, stay hungry, stay foolish. Have a good night. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
And
Thank
be
you, Alena.
safe.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yes.
See you.
Be
Take
safe.
care.
See you all.
Care.
See you all. Bye bye.
You.